Okay, here we go. It's Sunday morning at the Millworks, and the restaurant's full with people eating, and the hallway is fairly quiet right now, so it might be a good time to paint. I do have my colors already mixed up. I have two blues. I have ultramarine blue, and I'm not sure how to say the other blue. It's Indanthrone blue, Nova, and I have organic orange by Nova. I have burnt sienna by Nova. I have raw umber by Golden. I have a Naples yellow. I have an Indian yellow, a titanium buff, and black and white. And then what I have done is I've mixed some of those colors together. And I have several shades of gray from my black and white. So, and I've also made a blue gray. So that's what that looks like right now. And I will show you my palette. How's that? Here's my palette. That's burnt sienna. That's raw umber. And that is with white, and then I put a little burnt sienna and white in that raw umber. And there is my ultramarine blue, my Indanthrone blue, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. Several values of gray, black, and that is a blue black that I mixed up. There's your organic orange. And then we have Naples yellow with some white in it, Indian yellow with some white in it, and I have Titan buff, and that color is a color by Atelier. It's toning gray pinkish. So there's my palette, and then I have lots of white as well. So there she is, guys. And I'm using a brayer because I want my texture to show up. If I used a brush, I would cover up a lot of that texture and those colors underneath. So, and again, I have no idea where I'm going. All I'm going to do is put down color and see what happens. That's what I do. And that is just Titan buff. I like to continue it on here and there. And as you can see, I don't care about what marks I have on now, because some of those are going to show, some of them are going to show through, and some of them will be completely covered. I like color to carry your eye across. So that tells me if I have color here, that I'm going to need some more color here to carry my eye through. I'm going to go back just a little bit. You can see what's happening. Or I could have it down here and out, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Put some here. Then over here. I like color to carry your eye through the painting. Okay, that looks, and this is a large shape, this is a medium shape, and I have some smaller shapes. But I do believe to make this a little bit bigger. This color is the raw umber and the burnt sienna and white. So if you remember, they want earth tone. along with some grays, some yellows, and some blues. I think I'm going to put more burnt sienna into this. You can see I paint all over my canvas. And I want some of this to be opaque and some of it to be more transparent. Right there I'm using a lot more because I do want it to be more opaque. And I'm going to be truthful with that. Ooh, I like that yellow showing through. Don't know if I like that yellow. I'm hoping that later it's going to look better. Put some lines in by brayer. A bit of orange down here. Orange into that. That's pure raw umber. Wow, I don't know where this is going. Don't like that yellow. It's kind of surprised. I think because it's more of a cool yellow than a warm yellow. You can see how transparent that raw umber is because you can see it, the black mark directly next to it. This is what I'm using, the golden raw umber, which I'm almost out of. But I do have other brands of raw umber. I love the raw umber over the black. I'm in a sweatshirt today because it's cold in Pennsylvania again. I tell you, some days it's 70 degrees. Today it's 42. Weird. Okay, now you can see I have it coming across. Have it darker, and so I'm going to make it real dark right there, just to change up the value a little bit. There, that's better. I might end up putting the blue in last as a pop. This is the burnt sienna, raw umber, and white. think I'm going to take that right up to the black. And my thought process on this is I just want to have your eye travel by color. You can see your eyes traveling this way. I have covered up most of my beige. Here's still more beige, here's more beige, and there's a little bit of beige there. But now your eye is coming down this way. Maybe I'll put some right there. Don't like the yellow coming through. I thought I would like that. Don't. Put some lines in with my brayer. Put some more lines in. Put some dark umber lines in. Put some short lines in. I have long lines, some short lines. Like that. Coming along. Bunch of lines right here. You can see I twist and turn my brayer in many different ways. I have my paint right on the edge, and then I twist it as I'm making lines. I like that. Some dark right there. Maybe with some black. Why not? Oh, picked up some white, and that's okay too, isn't it? Yep, I like that black on top of that with the white very much. Maybe I'll put some black right there. I don't want it to be this directly across, which would be here, so I'm going to have to put it up here. Okay, now I'm going to step back and look at it. I like what's happening. That's a burnt sienna with white in it. Almost looks coral, doesn't it? It's a pretty color. Really adds something. I like it. Large, medium. I'm going to need some over here somewhere. This is close to that color. I want some of the gray to show through. I don't want to cover up all the gray. I like to do up here. I like that. This color is a darker version of that. This is just burnt sienna and white. This is burnt sienna, white, with some raw umber in it. That's what this is, which is just a little bit darker. I'm just barely touching the surface. I'm going to go back and look at it. I love the direction that this is going. Don't know if this is going to be a mistake or not, but this is Naples yellow with white in it. You might like that. I do. Wow. I do like it. Wow. I really like that. Thought it was going to be a mistake. Woo! Don't like it too soon. Don't like it too soon. Some lines yellow in there. Wow. That's my trouble. Sometimes I like this stuff too soon. I'm definitely going to have to put some yellow over on the other side. Maybe put a little bit of yellow in here.
What time is it? Yeah.
I have to be careful that this isn't the same height as this, so this is working. But I definitely need some more yellow elsewhere. And I'm just barely touching. What I do is I'm going to bring this down, the whole way down to the bottom, and just barely touch the canvas. Barely touch the canvas. I am liking that. Need more contrast over here. Might change this later, but for now, I'm going to stand back and look at it. I'm really liking this. Almost too soon, too quick. This here, all of this in here, I have to make some decisions on. I think I'm going to pull out my brush. And I'm going to use my long brush, my Jewel Plein Air. And I'm going to, since this is in black, I think I'm going to try it in pure raw umber, see what happens. Raw umber is not doing it. Has to be black. I'm just kind of dry brushing. Then I will cover up some of this. But I want your eye come across, and this is higher than this. I'm coming to a spot where I don't know what to do next, so that tells me one thing: it's time to stop. But I'm liking what's happening. I'm liking what's happening a lot. Not just doing this intuitive. I'm looking at it, and what I'm looking for is contrast, values. I'm squinting. Like when you squint, all of this is very close in value. So I'm going to have to do something here. But then I say to myself, maybe that's what I want. A restful area in here. So when I don't know, I stop. But I love the brown and the black together. I don't want this to be the same as that. That's why I don't want to continue, and that most of that's going to be covered up. But I want a hint of it there. Okay, I think I'm going to put some fine line into it now. This is just a window squeegee. I'm just putting some color on it here and there. I like the marks that it makes. And sometimes it makes a fine line, and other times it makes a thick line. That's what I like about this. Got it from Amazon. Since I put them up there, I'm going to put some down here as well. So it almost looks like a continuation. Don't have them all going in the same direction. You can see some of them are tilting, some are going up a little bit, down, across. Now this one is almost directly in the middle. You can see how that lines up with this. So I'm going to have to do something about that. Put one down here. Now it's not so bad, and I'll probably end up covering that one up. But I like the line work, and I'm going to end up, like I said, I am going to end up covering a lot of it up. But this is going to be a lot about making marks. Okay. Linda, stop. I am. I'm going to stop right now because I'm starting to fool around with it too much. So tomorrow we will start another. Tomorrow I won't be here. I'll work on it again on Tuesday. So thanks, guys. It'll be good to drive. See you then. Okay. This is what it looks like right now in its present state. And I'm really liking it. But I didn't know where to go, so I had to stop. But I do like it in its present state, and I will give you some close-ups so you can see the color and all of the different nuances. Like this is the kind of stuff I like right here, when you take your brayer over something that's high contrast and you pick up the texture. I really like that. And here we go around. You can see a lot of my lines are showing, a lot of my dark things are showing underneath. A lot of texture going on. So that's what it looks like now, guys, and I am happy with it. So we'll just back up a little bit so you can see. I like this area in here too. And I love the black on top, or the brown on top of the black and the black on top of the brown. So, okay, that's what it looks like right now, and I will give you a photo as well. And I also want to show you what I've done with my palette. Now, if you remember, I told you that I was using acrylic, and this is how I saved my acrylic palette. I'm not going to be in here tomorrow. Millworks is closed tomorrow, and I usually stay home on Mondays and do things that I need to do around the house. So I have covered it with, I've sprayed it with mist, with water, and then I put saran wrap on top of it, and it will still be good on Tuesday, believe it or not. I do the same thing with cold wax. A lot of people say, oh, you can't do that with acrylic. Yes, you can if you cover it well. So that is the secret.